Good morning to sir and everyone. My name is Mandy and today I will be present our case study for pre-contract administration practice which is based on the Program Perumahan Rakyat PPR project in Sarawak. Our presentation will cover the project background, the problems, objective, procurement method and our proposed solutions. So, let me introduce our team members. The first one is me, Mandy Chenisa Melki. Second one is Nurul Fatin Hanani. Third one is Muhammad Faris Naufal bin Lesa. And fourth is Muhammad Afiq Nazhan. First, let me introduce our project. Housing is one of the basic needs that everyone needs. However, many B40 families cannot afford to buy their own homes because of the high cost of housing. So to solve this issue, the government introduced the Program Perumahan Rakyat (PPR) to provide affordable housing for low-income families. In Sarawak, this project is managed by the HDC to improve the quality of life and provide safe and comfortable homes. Next is the problem statement. There are several challenges faced in this project. First one, construction costs are increasing, making project more expensive. Second, material prices continue to rise due to inflation. Third, project delays may happen because of labor shortage, weather, or supply issue. Besides that, the project has a limited budget, so costs must be managed carefully. Lastly, the transparency is important to ensure that the tender process is fair and public funds are used responsibly. These challenges affect the project cost, quality, and completion time. Next, I will explain the aim and objective of our case study. The aim of this project is to recommend the most suitable procurement and tendering system for the PPR project. We want to ensure the project is completed efficiently within budget and on time. The objective of this study are first, to recommend the most suitable procurement system for the project. Second, to explain why this procurement system is the best choice. Third, to describe the tender process from the beginning until the contractor is selected. Fourth, to recommend the most appropriate tender invitation method. And finally, to prepare a tender timeline to ensure the tender the tender process is well planned and completed on schedule. This objective helped us to choose the best procurement strategy for a successful PPR project.
My name is Muhammad Afiq Nazhan. Now, I will present the project background. This project is a purpose PPR project located in Kota Semarahan, Sarawak. The client for this project is HDC Sarawak. The development consists of 4 apartment blocks with 10 stories each, providing a total of 400 housing units. The estimated construction period is 95 weeks. This project aims to provide affordable and quality housing for the local community. Next, I will explain the procurement system used for this project. This project used the traditional procurement system. The process starts with the client who appoints consultant to prepare the design and contract document. Then, the project is open for tender, where contractors submit their bids. After contractor is selected, the contract is awarded and the construction works begins. This system clearly separates the design stage from the construction stage. Now, I will explain why the traditional procurement system was chosen. There are several advantages. First, it provides better quality control because the design is complete before construction. Second, it uses competitive tendering, which helps achieve a fair and competitive price. Third, everyone has clear roles and responsibilities. Fourth, the bill of quantities help produce a more accurate cost estimate. Finally, it is suitable for government projects, such as this project, PPR project. However, these are also some disadvantages. It usually has a longer project duration because the design must be complete before the construction starts. Also, the contractor has less input during the design stage, which may reduce opportunities to improve constructability. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will explain the proposed building design. Our proposed project is a modern apartment that uses a reinforced concrete structure because it is a strong, durable, and suitable for multi-story buildings. The apartment is designed with natural lighting and natural ventilation to provide a comfortable living environment while reducing electricity usage. We also provide facilities such as playground, a multi-purpose hall, and parking spaces to meet the needs of the residents. Next is the project budget. Before construction starts, we prepare an estimated project cost to know the total budget required. A bill of quantities, or also known as the BQ, is prepared by the quantity surveyor to list all construction work and materials. The budget is then divided into different cost categories, which is called the cost breakdown. This helps the client control project spending and avoid unnecessary costs throughout the construction. Now, I will explain the contractual arrangement. The client for this project is HDC Sarawak. The architect prepares the building design, while the quantity surveyor manages the project cost and prepares the bill of quantities. The engineer and mechanical and electrical engineer are responsible for the structural and mechanical electrical system. The main contractor carries out the construction work, and the subcontractors complete specialized works under the main contractor. Moving on to the next slide, I will explain the method of payment. This project uses the interim payment method. First, the contractor submits a payment claim for the completed work. Then, the quantity surveyor measures the work to check the amount completed. After that, the architect certifies the payment, and finally, the client makes the payment to the contractor. This payment method provides good cash flows, helps with cost control, and ensures that the payment is made only for the work that has been completed.
Hi, so next I will continue with the next slide. It is about tendering procedure. In this project, we use the open tender method where any qualified contractor can participate. The tender invitation is advertised through HDC website, CIDB portal, My Procurement, e-Perolehan, and the newspaper. This method is fair and transparent because everyone has an equal opportunity to submit their bids. It also increases competition, helping the client obtain the best value for their money. So for the next slide is about tender evaluation. So we start with this slide with how we evaluate the tender. So after receiving the tender resubmission, we begins the evaluation with two envelope method. There is envelope A and envelope B. So in envelope A, we evaluate their technicals requirement. If the contractor pass the requirement, they can go to the next stage. For the envelope B, it's mainly to evaluate their financials requirement. So this evaluation is 70% technical and 30% financial score. This is to ensure the quality and while still consider the cost of the project. So we're moving to the next slide. It is about tender report. So after we evaluate the tender submission, we're moving to the next stage. It is tender report. We're making tender reports so that we can recommend the best contractor for our project, and And it's also compare all the tenders, support contract approval, reduce project risk, and ensure the transparency of the contractor selection. So in conclusion, the traditional procurement method is the most suitable choice for this project. Using an open tender method, ensure the fairness and healthy competition among the contractor. Interim payments help contractors maintain a stable cash flow throughout the construction. A proper tender evaluation process ensure that the most capable contractor is selected. An effective pre-contract administration contributes to successful project delivery. So that's all from us. So thank you for lending your ears to hear our presentation about procurement method for this project.